Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is Tommy Cordell from Elbows Up Dirt Productions. We're here at the Fort Louden Community Center, as I promised we would be, from 1 to 4 today. That's right, we got a race car show, and I tell you, there's tons of cars out here. We're going to do a walk around, and, man, let's look around here. It's wonderful. We got the Miss Kayla Richards, Roth Richards, I get it right there, and Sue Walls, the Walls family, putting on a heck of a show here for these folks to come out and take a look at some of these cars. We got sprint cars, we got late models, we got thunder cars, we got quarter midgets, we got a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And I want to tell you, this is brought to you by Freeze Motorsports, ladies and gentlemen, the ultimate leader. That's right, the ultimate leader in Legends Racing. Onyx dealer, and they can fix you up. Any parts, components, service, they'll take care of you. If we look over here, we can see we got a ton of raffles going on. A lot of things for the kids today to get. Bicycles galore. Look at all of them. I'm going to tell you what, I might try to get one myself. You know what I'm saying? All sorts of fishing pole in there, and you name it, they got it. We got food here today as well. This is a second annual, mind you, second annual race car show here at Fort Louden Community Center. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do a walk around here and talk to some of these folks and take a look at a lot of these cars. Some of these cars will be departing tonight to Bedford, the fabulous Bedford Fairground Speedway. They'll be running later this evening. They rescheduled due to rain. Imagine that, right? Rain. We ain't got no rain today. That's right. It's starting to warm up here a little bit. It's not as windy. Freddie, he'll follow me down through here. We'll make our first stop here. Abby Spielman in the 11A. Look at this. Abby Spielman in the 11A, ladies and gentlemen, standing right here, standing on top of her ride. That's exactly right. That's the only way to go. Only way to go. Now, I'd imagine they raced yesterday. Am I correct? Okay. And then Taylor Staley, she's right here as well. Now, if you remember, this is the Mid-Atlantic Junior Racing Club, ladies and gentlemen. They were on the show there several weeks back, and both these young ladies got to talk and go in the air and tell their story. The beautiful-looking race cars. The 11A and the number 12. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Now we're looking over here. We got the 28T, Tara Sales. That's exactly right. There's Tara Sales right there. Now, she likes to favor the Harley Quinn thing here. I like that. I like it. Now, this car here, it's due to be, I'm going to say it's going to hit the track, next weekend?
Hopefully. Yep, hopefully this weekend.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we want to see this thing out there. I love it. Look at these helmets. Look at that helmet on there. Man, you don't get any better than this. Now we got the Roger Troxler machine, the 97B right here. I'll walk over here. Roger, you got some signed pictures there.
Yep, I do.
I'm going to tell you what, buddy. You're starting to get this thing wound down, getting her down in.
Yeah, we're slowly working on it here. It's like I said, it's all brand new, and we're trying new stuff every weekend to get her to run.
Well, I tell you what, these cars, always a beautiful, beautiful looking race cars, and all you guys are together, Betts Racing, correct?
Yep, that's right.
Okay, I like that hat, by the way.
Thank you. I don't know where I got it from.
Well, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Roger Troxler, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful looking car. Let's move on here. We see the 58. Now, don't get confused with the 85 to the 58. The 85 we'll get down to. But the 58 here, this sharp looking machine. I like this wide cockpit area to get in there. That might fit me in there. Who's driving this machine? Okay, we're going to talk to you. Dalton Hurst. So, man, I hear you're the fabricator around this joint.
Yeah, I've worked on probably all the Betts cars and built Rodney's car. Built this one from ground up, and we're going to give her a shot this year.
Okay, I've been hearing about this machine, and you think, maybe next week or something?
After overtime work stops, I'll be getting her out.
Well, that's what I appreciate about blue-collar racing. How about it? Work comes first, and then you play second.
Got to make the money somehow.
Well, that's exactly right. Okay, well, good-looking machine, Dalton. Excellent. The number 58. Now we'll move on here. The 33G. That's right, Sean Lynn. Sean Lynn standing by his race car. I tell you, buddy, you were racing last night there. Your track was pretty sticky.
Yeah, it was pretty rough and sticky.
Wow. So I tell you, you got a new car this year.
Yeah, I went to Thunder Car instead of running strictly stock.
So you like this deal? You like moving up?
Yeah, this is my 16th year, and I raced all rear-wheel drives until just last year I raced just front-wheel drive, but rear-wheel drive is the way to go.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. You heard the man what he says. Lynn's Racing, the 33G, always out there week in and week out. Well, we wish you the best of luck, young man. Okay, we got the 97, not the 97B, the 97 Austin Betts. Okay. Now, once this car was the Screaming Eagle, right?
Yeah. Yep, last year.
Okay. So you've been wheeling her around here. Now, you look at these two cars, and it's hard sometimes up in the booth. I got to look for the B.
Yep. We, well, my dad raced the 97. I kept it. And then when Roger climbed in our cars, we threw 97B on it for him.
Okay, well, that's only fitting. Okay, 97B. Well, I'll tell you, you guys got good, clean race cars, and you're having fun?
Yeah, try to.
Well, if you can't have fun, there ain't no point in doing it, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's a lot of work, but I have fun doing it.
That's right. At the end of the day, well, good-looking race car. We wish you the best of luck. Austin Betts, ladies and gentlemen, in the 97. We're going to continue moving on here. The 95, Ryland Betts. Okay? So this is the whole Betts work up here. We got a multi-car team. So look, good-looking race car here. Thunder car class, runs a Path Valley, all these cars week in and week out, which is just right up the road on off 75, okay? Is she around? He's getting food? Okay, well, I don't blame him there. Like I said, you food or talk to me. You take your pick. You know what I mean? Okay, here we go. We're continuing. We got the shoot machine, the 13. That's right. Okay, good-looking race car here. Shell Shock Productions. I see them a lot out at the racetrack there. So what's on your mind today?
Not a whole lot. Just come out and try to promote the car a little bit and get some younger people into the sport.
Well, that's what's important, you know. Getting the younger folks out around here is extremely important. I see it says the Wheeled Bandit on there. I like that, the Wheeled Bandit.
Yep, that was Chase that has the Shell Shock Productions. Said I needed to come up with a team name, so I was working on the car one day and that just popped into my head, so it stuck.
Well, there ain't nothing wrong with that. I like that. So I guess Path Valley's the word, right? That's where she runs.
Yep. We run Path Valley, up Hidden Valley a little bit too. Might go to Linda's once or twice this year. We'll see.
Okay, excellent. Now, who has the modified?
That's my younger brother, Jake.
Okay, so I get you guys confused. So maybe that's not a good thing, right? Yeah. Now he had the modified, and you got the Thunder car.
Yep. Last night he actually run my backup car in the Thunder car class.
Okay.
He still gets into the Thunders every now and again.
Well, once you get into them things, they're a lot of fun.
Yeah, they are, and it's a good group to run with. So.
Sure.
Competitive group.
Oh, so. Yeah, definitely. A lot of people come to watch that class. There's no doubt about it. Okay, well, we wish you the best of luck, Jeremy. Good seeing you. Yep. Okay, here, I know this guy right here. This is Sterner 55. Always a sharp look. You even got candy out there for him, Sterner. What's going on, buddy?
Oh, just hanging out, trying to get somebody to, get some more people into the class.
Yeah, sure. Well, I tell you, I'm going to sit down, too. That's a good idea. Fred, anytime we can take a break. Once again, if you're just tuning in, this is Tommy Cordell, Elbows Up, Dirt Productions. We're live here at the Fort Louden Community Center at the second annual race car show. And, man, there's a good many cars out here.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of cars, a lot of people. Wish there'd be more people, but maybe it'll come out later.
Well, one thing I tell you we got to be thankful for, it ain't raining.
No, definitely no rain. That's a good thing.
Yeah, last night, obviously you were there at Path Valley, I was there, and man, we just couldn't win with the track and the weather.
No, definitely not. It was a horrible night.
Yeah, and I tell you, your car, you haven't been out a ton of times this year, correct?
No, we had some motor problems first couple nights out, and hopefully we got it straightened up now, and we'll see what goes from there.
Well, it's better to get that out of the way early in the year, right? Other than midway or at the end.
Yeah, definitely don't want no engine problems at the end of the year.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, I tell you what, good-looking race cars all down the line here, and we wish you the best of luck there, Mr. Sterner, okay?
Thank you, sir.
Okay, take care, y'all. Let's move on here. We got to make the long walk across the field, Fred. We can do it. Make our way here. Head over here to the Michael Walls entry. See what's going on there. Then we'll work our way back up this side. Lots of young people floating in today. It's getting real nice. Warming up. Sun's getting ready to come out full blast. A lot of these cars are en route to Bedford tonight. Bedford had canceled, obviously because of weather, and they put it on for Sunday. And we're coming down here. I see him standing right there. He's eyeballing things up. Always a pleasure talking to this guy. I'm going to tell you that right now. Yeah. Well, Michael, what's the word, my friend?
I don't know. I guess we're just here to meet and greet and having some fans check out some cars.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. I tell you, I see you were Bops last night, correct?
Yeah, we were up there last night. Didn't have much luck, but we were there.
Well, you were there. That's what matters. Are you going anywhere tonight?
No, we're not going nowhere till next week and come to Path Valley.
Okay. Yeah, I tell you, take a look at this race car. Obviously, you guys made the switch over to the Rockets this year.
Yeah, we did. It's a pretty good car, too.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. You dabbed one here early in the year, correct?
Yeah, we dabbed one early, but then Lady Luck struck the other way.
Yeah, I know. But you got that all out of your system. But you know what? And last night I seen the young man there. He was wheeling in the other limited, the backup car.
Yeah, he was was wheels up.
Well, I seen that. I'll let you mention that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad he's okay. That's what matters.
Yeah, he's good. He's doing good.
So where are we going with this 600 stuff? Is that?
I don't know. He hasn't let me know if I could sell it or not yet.
Okay, so we're waiting on his son to give the word if he's going to sell this 600 microspread team and go with the all Fender way. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't gave you the word.
Nope, not yet.
Okay, so man, I tell you, what do you think? Baps, let's recap here. You were at Hagerstown, you were at Baps this year, obviously Path Valley. Are you doing any Speed Week deal? Are you going to come up there for the one night?
No, we're not going to do any of that.
Yeah, I tell you, it's obviously let's just be honest, there's no hidden secret. There's contention out on tires, and tire rules and things. It is what it is, and that will obviously, everybody has their opinion what to do and what they want to do. And at the end of the day, if you want to go, you can. If you don't want to go, you don't. I bet you come on watch show.
Oh yeah, I'll be up to watch.
Well, maybe you could do some commentary with me in the booth. That would be a good idea. Like DW, old Darrell Waltrip used to do back in the day, Michael.
No, we're not going to do all that.
Well, speaking of your business, I know you're a realtor as well, and you've done some things up at the racetrack in Path Valley this year.
Yeah, we sponsored one of the nights for them.
Yeah, that's good. How's the realty world?
Pretty good.
Okay, so you sell me a house if I need one.
Absolutely.
Okay, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Walls, we got to see the man, the myth, the legend. I always like to track him down. You want to talk to me today there, young man? Okay, well, Dawson, he still won't talk to me, I tell you. I try. Okay, well, good talking to y'all. There you go, Michael Walls, ladies and gentlemen, the 99. Well, we're moving on up here. We're going to look here at a restored, and I mean, this car's nice, buddy. Wow, okay. This is the Buddy Armour. Salute to Buddy Armour, okay? Wow, look at this thing. This is you. Okay, and what's your name?
Mark McLean.
Mark McLean. Mark, tell me a little bit about this race car.
This is a Wayne Wallace Jr. car. Was the red, orange and white 0
Yep.
on there, and he had won the many races, but the one he won was the Tony Armour Memorial race.
Yep.
With it, and me and Keith Walls has been a great help to this car. I mean, he's like my car builder. Come on over, Keith. And my wife, she helped out. We took this thing down to bare bones.
Okay.
Sandblasted everything, repainted the frame. We took it up to Keith's house, and Keith being around racing all his life, I mean, it's just a family ordeal up there with the Walls Racing. And then I'm telling you, my hat is off to the whole Walls family.
Sure.
Because Richard has helped out, Ronnie's helped out. Everyone's just been a key thing on this whole car.
Yeah, I tell you, take a look at this. Obviously, it's a square tube car.
Yes.
Okay, and man, the craftsmanship, and here in a minute we'll have Fred here take a walk around it, but man, it's immaculate. I love it. This is what era car? What time frame we dating to?
91, probably 91. It's an old 91 Bullet.
Okay.
We believe it started out with Rodney Franklin, and then he sold the car to Wayne Walls Jr.
Okay.
And then even Mike Walls has driven this car before, and I think Richard Walls has even driven this car before.
Okay. There's been a lot of people sitting this thing,
Oh, yeah.
Holy cow, you take the Virginia Leadfoot, Rodney Franklin, it starts there, it goes over and keeps going up the line. And, man, I tell you, I think that 90s is a hot time for racing.
Oh, yeah, it was. It
Yeah.
was.
Late models, I think that was it right there. You'll never repeat that again, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to tell you that. You may hate me for saying them. You will never, ever, ever repeat the 90s when it comes to dirt late model racing. It ain't going to happen.
Yep.
Well, I tell you what, let's take a look around this thing, Fred. Let's shine this up here. Take a look around. Wow. Okay. Look at the front end on this race car, ladies and gentlemen. It's a lot different than what it used to be, what it is now. You can see, obviously, how they affix what was the pre-elephant ear day right there, using hard plastic and putting it on, and the wedge and nose drop.
That's a salute to Chuck Brandon.
Okay, shine her on there, Fred. Right there. There's a salute to Chuck Brandon, who drove the 37. We all know Chuck Brandon, and you hear Devin Brandon and Alan Brandon and his family are still making waves on the racetrack and getting the job done these days, primarily in Winchester. You see there's the famed St. Thomas Recycling and towing and auto repairs. I like that. I just caught that right there. I didn't know if I was reading it right or not.
I told Karen you're going to have to change all your trucks to rowing now.
Yeah, right, exactly. You have to be rowing. Exactly right. Well, I tell you what, we're going to look here now at the 462, ladies and gentlemen. This is driven by Keith Walls. And, wow, it's a beautiful looking race car. I always said that. I like how this thing comes together, you know. And you take a look at it, MGK Racing, ladies and gentlemen. And, these guys, obviously, we're going to keep going up, and you'll see Gunner Rolls in the 85, and it's an umbrella. It's an umbrella under MGK Racing. So why don't we have this guy come over here, Keith Walls. Wally Walls, I like your hat.
Thank you.
Yeah. I tell you, I hear you're off to Bedford tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna go up there and play around a little bit.
Okay. Now, you know, tell me something here. Well, let me back up. Last year, you ended the year at that Keystone Cup, and you parked in victory lane.
Yeah, I guess I was the lucky guy running second when Sean Shoemaker blowed the tire out. So
it don't matter if you're there at the end. Yeah. You won. You know.
I got the most lap of the race. I was there to collect that.
That's right.
The last one.
That's right. You know, I hear there's something special going on with their car when it comes to kids being able to sign the door today.
Yes. Actually, we moved it from the door to the front end.
Okay.
They can come down and sign the car, and they'll ride along with me at Bedford tonight for the race.
That's pretty cool, Keith. I like that. You know, kids, they love that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to get the kids in the racing.
Yeah, you do.
Because it's falling away if we don't get kids in racing.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. I agree with you 100%. Obviously, with our junior race club, we try to do what we can and promote that. And you see these young people out here, and that's what makes a difference, you know. And well, I tell you, the whole racing deal here with MGK, okay, it seems to be a nice little deal going there.
Yeah, it's like you said, it's just a family thing. Dad and Ronnie's still in it. But I just tried to take some load off my old man.
Yeah, I got you. No, I got you, and that's a lot to be appreciated, Keith. You know, these fellas we call our dads are not getting any younger, are they?
No, and like I said, he's got me and Ronnie up through the years.
Yeah.
So he's did what he could do for me, and I'm gonna do what we could do for them.
Well, that's all you can do, ladies and gentlemen. That's commendable there, ladies and gentlemen. Keith Walls. You know, it's a good son, and you take a look at this. Look at this guy in here. Who's this guy sitting in the car?
Goten.
Say her louder.
Goten.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, I think he's feeling things out here pretty good himself. You know what I'm saying? We're out here talking. He's in here sizing the situation up. I like that.
He's eventually hopefully going to fill the seat.
So, okay, well, he'll eventually be the man that you'll be on the outside looking in, you know, buckling him in and getting it done. I like this. Well, I tell you what, it's always a pleasure to talk to you, Keith. I appreciate you guys, MGK, coming on as a sponsor as well. It elbows up their productions. We super appreciate that and having you even on the show. And we want to get you back on the show, here before the race season's out.
Yep, that's good. Like I said, I got to thank my wife too. She's most of it behind this.
Yeah, right. Well, that's right. A good wife's a good thing, right?
Yep. You got it. You know, they say a good wife is a happy home, and it is.
There you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, Keith Walls in the 462. Keith will walk up through here. The kids can, remember, if you're listening out here and you're close, nearby, get out here to the Fort Louden Community Center, you know? Fort Louden, PA. Get out here, look at these cars. Come around and sign the front end of this race car. That's something pretty special, Keith. I like that. Okay, we're moving on here. The 715. Okay. Now tell me, this is Alan Fiddle Stop. I got it right.
No. 50 Stop.
50 Stop. Well, like 50 Cent.
No.
No? Ain't like that. Well, what are we doing with it? Tell me about this car.
Well, going from strictly stocks to Thunder cars to Legends last year got this one a deal I couldn't pass up, and I couldn't race Legend no more. And Keith called me one day, and he's like, "Bring it up." So it's been up there since. Been working on it, tinkering it. Finally got the fire yesterday. Between me and him, both be running the car this year. I'm not. I don't think completely full time. The car will be full time. I think
Somebody will be driving it.
Yep.
Okay.
715s actually. I've raced 69 since I started,
Yeah.
and then this year, my daughter was born July 15th, so we went
There
with
you
that
go.
number, and yeah, I mean, what you see is what you got.
Well, I tell you what, you're a pretty sharp-looking race car here. Fred, take a look on this side. So you and Keith obviously are together and doing this, and it'll be at the racetrack, either yourself or Keith or somebody will be in it, right? Okay, sharp-looking race car. I like it. I like it. Definitely, definitely. Okay, well, it's a pleasure to talk to you there, buddy. Good to see you. Okay, we're moving along here, and we're going to take a look at this guy right here. Let me get wound out of here. So who's the driver here? Okay. Now, Aiden Daniels. Aiden, is this a 305?
No, it's a 358.
It's a 358. Now, where do you run this race car at?
Lincoln, Williams Grove. Once in a while, Path Valley will hold a 358 race. Mostly Lincoln's our home track.
Okay, and where are you from?
I'm from Breezewood, Pennsylvania.
Okay, so you made the tow down this way, did you?
Yep. It was a little bit of a haul, 45 minutes maybe, half hour, 45 minutes.
Okay, so how long you been in the ranks of these 358 sprint cars?
About 3 years. 3 years.
Okay, you having fun?
Oh, having a blast, yeah. Takes a while to get started and figure things out, but once you get it figured out, it's a lot of fun.
Well, I tell you, these things, they turn hard left, don't they?
Amen to that.
Okay, there you have it. Ain't dead. It was a sharp-looking race car. Fred, get a 358 sprint car here. This man runs. He says it's the like of Lincoln. The Path Valley, when they have 358s come up there, and Williams Grove a little bit. Okay, excellent, excellent. Beautiful-looking race car. We wish you the best of luck. Yes, sir. Okay, moving around. Well, here we go. The 46C. This is a Kraus machine, Aiden Kraus. Look at it. I tell you, this kid's moving up. He's got signed hero cards. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm telling you, where's this young man at? Yeah, we'll get him on there. We'll get everybody. I tell you, look at this card. Now, this is his rookie year, ladies and gentlemen. He ran in the go-karts and karting. He was on top of things. He was getting the job done, you know. And he moved up into the 270s. I got to be honest, I'm up in the booth announcing, and lots of times, you know, he's out front there in the heat race or up front in the feature, doing some pretty amazing things, you know. I know your father, he's obviously involved in it, and then your brother, his uncle, you know, he should have his car out here.
He cleaned it.
Well, he cleaned it from last night. Well, where is he? I'll have to call him like that. There you have it. We'll catch him up on around here, Aiden. Beautiful looking race car, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we're coming here to the number 85. That's right. Take a look at this machine, ladies and gentlemen. It's a feature winner last year at the fabulous Bedford Fairground Speedway. This is Kid Smooth, the G-Spot, 85. Let's talk to him here in a minute. We got to see what this guy has to say. What's the word on the street here, Kid Smooth?
Nothing much.
Well, it's Bedford.
Yeah, we're heading to Bedford tonight.
You gonna wind that thing out? Did you do any calisthenics? Get loosened up? Because, you know, it wears you down up there.
I need to up there, man. I just gotta try not to knock the fence down.
Yeah, well, I got a program I do in the mornings by 5 a.m. I do about 50-minute program, lifting and leg stretches and the whole 9 yards. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Now, they're laughing at me back there and making some pretty nasty gestures, you know, but we don't pan back there, Fred. Now, seriously, talk to me about this year.
I don't know, we've had like kind of a rock and a hard place here. We've had good nights and then we've had bad nights. You know, that's just how it is.
Yeah, I got you. Now, the Speed Week coming up, you going to dip into some of them?
We plan on it if we get a motor back. We're still waiting for motors to come back. If we get one back, then we'll be up there.
Okay, well, that's good. That's good. I tell you, the car looks good. And you know, Dad, he's doing a little bit. He's somewhere around here, you know, in the hot rod, Rodney Walls. He's running some of them Thunder cars and a little bit of limited action, too.
Yep. He basically wrapped it up, but he gets out every once in a while.
Yeah, he gets out there and whines on her. I like it. Okay, well, we wish you the best of luck tonight at Bedford. And, you know, like I said, you found speed there before, so you know what happens there. You're good with it.
Yeah, I just can't thank my crew and all my sponsors, and we'll try and get us another one up there tonight.
Okay, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Kid Smooth, driver number 85, limited late model. Now, this here I heard, go watch it on. This is I hear you're the mayor?
No, I'm not the mayor.
They're not the mayor of St. Thomas.
No, I'm not the mayor of St. Thomas. They just call me that.
Well, I think it's fitting. I like it.
Well, Daryl Kendall's the mayor.
Daryl Kendall. Well, you know Daryl Kendall. Okay.
You know him? Well, he's the mayor.
Okay. Well,
we'll get that straight. They call us both mayor now and then.
Okay. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Now, hold on here.
He's the school board member.
Oh, you're a school board member.
No, I'm not a member, but I have my theory when it comes to school boards.
Okay. Well, that's for a whole other political episode. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Now, Dick, come here once. Dickie Walls, ladies and gentlemen. Come out here. Let's look at his card. You can't be hiding from me here. Now, they said you had yourself a 57 parked in here, and I'll be damned you do.
Yeah, we got lucky and bought it one time.
Okay. Now, I heard a rumor out in the valley. You know how they are. You know what I mean? They're like, well, you know. And they said you're going to get behind the wheel again.
Yeah, they supposed to put my car together, but I think the kids are afraid.
You think they're slowing things down on you?
They're slowing things down.
Okay. Well, I tell you, the other year you got behind the wheel there, you looked pretty darn good.
Well, I don't know. It didn't show me any justice.
Well, you came in, you said, how's anybody drive this thing? I think that's what you said.
You're right there. Boy, I didn't know how they drove it. That's for sure.
Yeah, a lot's changed, and obviously since you been in the making, you're back in, I believe, the last year, 2008, 9?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Okay. Well, you got a little left in you.
Yeah, that's what they just tell me I'm washed up.
No, they can't tell you that.
Well, that's what they do, but that's why they're not getting the car ready. They knew they did it before, and I kicked their butts.
Yeah, exactly. You hear that, ladies and gentlemen. Old Dickie put the loud pedal to the floor and showed them who was boss. Where are you going to take her? Path Valley or Hagerstown or?
I don't know. We'll see when they get it done for me.
Well, I know. That could be. We want to see it this season.
I was hoping, but they're holding things up right now.
Well, I'm going to talk to them. We'll make sure we interview them. We're going to take a look at this. Is 57, correct? Take a look at that, Fred. Beautiful looking car Dickie Walls brings in here, 57. Man. She's pretty sharp looking, I tell you. Bel Air. Who wouldn't want to ride around in this thing? Man, I like it. Well, it's for sale, I hear. It's for sale. We can drive her right back to Waynesboro, Roudsville, can't we? Okay. Yeah, that's sharp looking car, Dick. Sharp looking car. Okay, let's keep on rolling through here, Fred. Once again, this is Tom McCardell from Elbows Up Dirt Productions. We're here at the Fort Louden Community Center for we're going to call it a pit walkie. We're looking at all these cars out here at this car show from 1 to 4 today. If you don't have anything going on, or if you do, get in the car, bring the kids out. There's all sorts of stuff going on. This is brought to you by Freeze Motorsports, ladies and gentlemen. That's correct. They're the ultimate dealer, ultimate servicer in the Legends world of racing, Onyx certified. Now we're stopping over here with this guy, the 76. That's a Mason Straight, okay? This is straight up nasty. I think something like that, that's what they use on the back of it. Yeah, okay. Well, buddy, I ain't seen you in a while. I didn't know you were back in the game.
Yeah, I dropped the straw hat and decided to pick this up again. So
okay, well, there's nothing wrong with that. They tell me this is a bullet.
Yeah, 2015 Bullet car. One of the last ones they made before they shut down.
Okay, well, I tell you what, that's pretty cool, though.
Yeah, we're going to try her out and see how she does. Hopefully we have good luck with it this year. It changed from a rocket. Our old stuff was getting a little outdated, and this stuff was a little newer than what we did have, so.
Yeah. Okay. Well, when are you going to debut this machine?
Well, we're just now got it pieced together. Went to start it this morning, and the clutch went out in the tranny, so I'm hoping I can get it fixed and out here shortly. But we had a tough year this year. We ended up having to move houses, and just life got in the way. So
yeah, well, life comes first.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll be back out there in action within a week or two. That's
okay. Well, we wish you the best of luck. You and I have spent some time racing together, obviously, and it's a lot of fun. And it's good to see you back out, Mason.
Yeah, we touched a lot of sides. So.
We did have some scrapage on that. Okay, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Good deal. We'll keep moving around here. Come over here to MZD Racing. There's Tracy. Tracy never misses a beat. This guy. Tracy, how far do you come?
It's 2 hours and 15 minutes. It's 100 and some miles.
That's right. That's right. 2 hours. I tell you, that's commendable. He comes up here, takes pictures of all these fine race cars. You've taken a lot of them on in the past, and we really appreciate that, Tracy.
I love trying to support things like this. I like that they do these kind of things and all the, the charitable things. So
Sure.
anything I can do to help out, I want to try.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Tracy, and you say it Macarath.
Macarath.
Macarath. Okay. Well, it's a pleasure seeing you. I'll talk to you here in a little bit.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, you're welcome. Okay. We're coming over here to MZD Racing. Who's the driver over here? Okay. Malachi Doyle. I say your name plenty of times up in the booth there at Path Valley, I believe.
Not this year.
No? Well, where's she running at this year?
In the back.
Well, oh, come on. You still got to say your name now. So, man, it looks like you put together yourself something a little fresh and new there.
Yeah. It's new this year. It was Blaine Straight's old car, wherever he went.
Well, I'm going to tell you what. I've seen that guy flip stuff out of the ballpark.
I've seen him drive. I'm
going to tell you what. I've dropped the microphone and I had to walk outside to make sure everything was okay. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, it's all good. They're all good people. Okay, so you having fun?
Yeah, took it to Hagerstown last night. It did pretty good. The first time it's actually done good.
Okay, well, you had to get her blown out a little bit over there. You like that big track?
Oh yeah, it's fast. It's definitely fast. We ran first in the heat, got third. Started on pole in the feature, was running second, and then it started breaking up. So we dropped back to 8th and finished there.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Taking a top 10, come back, rebuild, get things squared away, and go at them again. Where's the next stop at?
I don't even know, to be honest with you. I don't know.
He's an outlaw. He's a true outlaw. He just goes with it. I like that. Well, good-looking car. We wish you the best of luck there, Malachi, and enjoy seeing you up at Path Valley.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, you watch that straight, that Blaine. You watch him. You know what I'm saying?
Glad you don't have a car right
Yeah,
now.
well, there you Okay, there we have. What, Malachi, what's your nickname?
Malachi No Gas Doyle.
Malachi No Gas Doyle, ladies and gentlemen. It don't get any better than that. I like that.
I like to run out of gas.
You like, okay, well, I thought it might have been because of the right foot on the throttle, but you run out of gas on the racetrack.
Yeah, I did it twice last year at Path.
How do you do that in a quarter mile bull rig, man?
I'm trying to be faster, weight reduction.
Okay, we'll go with that. Weight reduction it is. Best of luck, guys. Okay, lady, you heard it right from the horse's mouth. Weight reduction. He ran out of fuel. Now we're moving on here to the Farling. That's right, the number 8, the Farling machine. Look at that. He's even run some new decals. I love it. I love it. Beautiful looking race car. Now, this guy's Bedford bound. And last night, we'll talk to him there in a minute. He was also behind the wheel of a wingless sportsman. That's exactly right, a wingless sportsman. He was having a blast doing that, I'm sure. You see the sportsman's right here. Donnie had ran it some, obviously, and then last night, lo and behold, I seen this guy was in it, so I was all mixed up. I think I did say Donnie Farley a couple times on there, I tell you, buddy, what's going on?
Another day in the neighborhood.
Yeah, well, you're Bedford bound, right?
Yep, that's the plan.
Okay, tell me about this. Is that the first time running that?
That was the second time.
I want to hear. What do you think about that last night?
That's like running one of these like ×4 as far as adrenaline rush. So.
Is it really?
Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun actually.
Well, she turns left pretty hard, don't she?
Yeah, and actually, like surprisingly enough, you'd think it'd be easier to turn left, but if you're not on the throttle quick enough, it's going to turn right on you.
Okay, ain't that something? Wow, ain't that something? Well, I was watching you coming through the corner, and I seen you had a hold of her. You were in there doing this now, you know what I mean? Sawing on the wheel.
Yeah, I was fighting with my helmet. I taped off my vent, and my helmet kept fogging up. Okay. And I kept having to flip my visor up and wipe my screen off there and then keep racing. So that's what it was like. One good lap, one bad lap. So
yeah, well, there ain't a lot of time to be messing around on them quarter mile bull rigs with that.
No, not at all.
Well, tell me about your season. We're so early into it right now, and there's a lot of racing yet to be had.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy with how the season's been going. We went 12th to 2nd at Port Royal, 25th to 3rd at Baps Speedway, and we're 2nd in points at Path Valley. So we're having a pretty solid solid year. So.
Yeah, so it sounds like it. No, I agree, and obviously we'll see you there next weekend at Path Valley because there's a limited show.
Yep, we'll be there.
Are you doing any of the Speed Week shows?
No, we don't have anything planned, but maybe next year. We're hoping to have a super late ready to go.
You want to dip out limited on Tuesday night on the 10th, I believe, up there for ULM. No, that's a Speed Week show.
Speed Week? Yeah, I don't know. I didn't give it a thought, so who knows? Maybe.
Who knows, baby? I like that. I look around one time, I don't see it, and I look up, there you are in that.
Yeah, we're kind of just bopping around. So.
You're having fun. That's what matters.
Oh, yeah.
Family and fun.
Yep.
There you have it. Taylor Farley. Thank you, Taylor. Wish you the best of luck. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is Tommy Cordell from Elbows Up Dirt Productions. I'm here at the Fort Louden Community Center. They'll be here for another 2.5 hours for the car show. Please come out, bring the kids. They have giveaways. You can see all the bicycles up here. There's all sorts of stuff they're giving away today. This is brought to you by Freeze Motorsports, the ultimate leader, and I mean ultimate leader. Freeze and Company is when it comes to these Onyx Legends, and they are the East Coast Legends Series. They were just a Path Valley last night. That's right. They'll fix you up with parts, components, fabrication. They'll sell you a whole car, a motor. They'll do it all, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get ready to sign off here. We had the wonderful time of walking and talking to all these individuals today and hearing from them about their cars and their teams. It's all about grassroots racing, ladies and gentlemen. That's exactly right. Grassroots, blue-collar racing. These folks go to work every day. They come home. They work on the race cars. They go have fun on the weekend with their families. Now, we want you to remember to tune in tomorrow night. Tune in tomorrow night. I'm going to post either be 8 or 8:30. I'm not sure yet, but the bottom line will air. There's been not a ton of news, but there's some news to go over. But 8:30, we'll let you know the bottom line tomorrow night. Make sure you tune in, Elbows Up style, all day, all the time. We'll see you then.